Welcome to Make It Funny. I started it as if I'd stubbed my toe right as I hit record. That wasn't the case. Anyway, welcome to Make It Funny, where I take your suggestions and I make them funny. Today's suggestion is what? Ouija boards. I looked it up because I was curious. Like, these things have been around for 2,000 years, right? And it's like, no, they were made in 1891. I was like, really? But more fascinating is that it was turned into a board game in the 1960s by Hasbro. Which makes me wonder, what was that pitch like? We take you to Hasbro Boardroom pitch meeting. All right, gentlemen. It's that time of the year where we pitch the new games. What do we got here? I like it. It's a land of candy. Perfect. Sell it. Monopoly, of course. I mean, how could I not like a game that is revolved all about greed and takes way too long because, we know who the winner is by about halfway through the game and then we still have to keep playing it? Like, it just becomes this sort of thing where the winner is just rubbing it in everyone's faces because they're so tired. Like, oh my God, is this fucking game over? Because clearly you have all the money in all the hotels and now we're just rolling dice for no reason. Can we at least add another game? Anyway, my point was I played your game Monopoly. I liked it, but it's a little long. Maybe you do something about that. But lastly on the docket, we have Henderson has an interesting idea. What was your idea again, Henderson? So, have you guys heard of a Ouija board? No, we've never. Well, see, what it is it's a piece of wood with letters on it that teaches kids how to use the alphabet? No, you use it to summon the dead. I'm sorry, what did you just say? I want to create a game that you use to summon the dead. What do you guys think? Is there like a winner or a loser? Like, how is it a game exactly? Well, for starters, no, there's no winners or losers unless you play it by yourself. And then there's the chance you might be possessed by the devil. But for the most part, what it is you get a bunch of friends together, and instead of playing Pictionary, you guys go, hey, would you guys like to summon spirits? Maybe there's a friend of yours who's dead, and for laughs, we can see if we could summon them and have them join our party or have them do tricks for us. Yeah, so your friend died in a car accident, Peter, poor Peter, but hey, we're all drunk and it would be fun if we all stuck our hands on this alphabet board game and we said, Peter, if you're in the room, show us that you're in the room. And then, oh boy, the slider goes to yes. And then we know we're talking to our friend Peter, and then he spells, and then, we have him laboriously spell out complete sentences, which seems ridiculous. Like, if you're a spirit, like, oh, finally I get to talk to my friend because, I died in that terrible accident. My name's Peter. And I never got to tell her how much I cared about her. But now, finally, I get the chance. I... W... A... N... T... E... D... T... O... T... E... Oh, fuck this shit. Now I gotta do it in short code because this is taking way too long. Anyway, that would be the game. What do you think? Yeah, I guess it's kind of fun, but it's a little creepy, don't you think? Like, did you just see Johnson made a game that's all about candy? And even though I'd agree that Monopoly is kind of more evil than this game you're presenting, it's really dark. Like, you're pitching a game that is based around death? Yeah. 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 And I was thinking, too, it would be fun. We could have the Ouija board, like the typical brown with the shitty letters and everything. But then as we progress, we could have down the road like a SpongeBob SquarePants version of the Ouija board where you summon the spirits of fish that you flush down the toilet. Who's SpongeBob SquarePants? Oh, don't worry about it. I also invented a time machine. We'll get to that some other pitch meeting. Right now, I'm really concerned about pitching this game where we can summon the dead. Oh, did I mention we could also summon Satan? But you have to play it by yourself. Anyway, what do you guys think? And then the head of the board's like, yeah, I guess that sounds good. Yeah. Pack it up. Make it, what's the age range on that? Is that adults only? Is it 7 and up or what? I guess just if you can read, it's all right. We'll make it for ages 5 and up. Hey, kids, are you 5 years old? You don't even know what death really is? Hey, do you want to summon the ghosts of your grandparents who you never got to meet? Well, here's a fun board game that lets you do it. By Hasbro. Anyway, I guess my point that took 7 minutes was, how did it get made into a board game? A game that is basically the occult. New from Hasbro, Pentagram. It's Pentagram in a box. You just put it on the floor, light some candles, and see how much weird shit happens to you. From Milton Bradley, Pentagram. Candles not included.